Now, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. We're in for a pretty quiet evening because I'm streaming more Fable Anniversary. And, as usual, the controls reset upon us loading the game, so let's go and change that. This is a very well optimized game. Definitely didn't cut any corners at all during development. The trolling commenced. Excellent. Let's load this. So where we left off last time was we had beaten the original game and we had just gotten into the Lost Chapter stuff. Yeah. Unlike yesterday, I'm not tricking a bunch of EU4 players to come watch me play Fable by playing that for like 4 hours beforehand. It worked, and most of them stuck around. But hey, we're just gonna play some fun stuff. What do I want to do? We're supposed to go to the guild pedestal thing and start on this quest. I guess we can go do that. Sounds fun to just kind of wander around at the same time, but
need a good sword to fight beside you.
We're loaded. I don't need to. We could get married to a bunch of different people in different towns. We could go for that have sex with 10 different people achievement. Don't really know. Not great stream content to do that. Go fight the big boss. The big boss is already dead. Have to build up to fighting the big boss again. There's something to do here. Polyamory and Fable. How forward thinking. Yeah, I mean, they don't get happy if they know about each other, which is the justification for why you need to marry a different person in a different town, not multiple people in the same town. There's some weird stuff going on.
Your lordship, we are blessed.
Is this what?
Wonderful.
Hey.
Oh, hey, we do an armband now.
Me? Or is it hot here?
Hey.
Yoo!
Is it polyamory if you're just banging 10 people in a brothel? I think it depends on your intentions. If you love them, there you go, that's a good answer. Now... there's something to do here. I might get this sword. Here of Avo. Avo's tier. Oh, well. Where do I get this? Can be obtained from the quest The Hidden Sword. After completing the Prophets of the Fireheart quest. Oh, okay, it's gonna be a hot minute before I can get this. Never mind. By judging where they make a living. Yeah, Amy, you weren't here for the brothel part. There's a bit added to the game where there's a brothel, and it's really like kind of cliche, like they're being forced to work there against their will, apparently, but at the same time they all applied to work there in the first place, and they do some weird, gross stuff with it. Like, you can take over the brothel, and when you do, you either give the ownership of the brothel to the workers there, which, fuck yeah, of course you would. But if you do that, they turn it into a women's shelter, which is fine, but it's kind of weird that they don't continue doing sex work because obviously they started doing sex work because they liked it or wanted to, and yeah, it doesn't take a very delicate approach at all. And unfortunately, that's some of where the best, like, character design for women came from in this game. Like, most people look awfully generic, and it's only those women in particular that get characterized.
Here, chuck us over a beer, would you?
It's troubling that the game designers... Women's shelter, how dare they? Well, it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just that, like, the only representation of sex work in the game is condemned as being, like, inherently a bad thing. You could run there and check it out, but Only the brothel featured Baby Spice as a character. Yeah, she did kind of look like a Spice Girl. They had a good variety of what the characters look like, but
these creatures are known
the only reason they did that was because those characters were sex objects, right? And that's a little
I
troubling.
will attempt to stop their passage to the mainland. But I require assistance. The strongest among you must open the primal demon door close to this podium.
Yeah, well, the Baby Spice character might not be the epitome of good character design.
Audience with the prophets.
This is my favorite character. This is Scythe.
Hurry before all is lost.
Like this somewhat immortal mummy hero.
Scythe? Scythe! Oh, we've lost him.
I'm into him.
Scorn. The demon
Got
door
this
awoke
cool,
this
like,
morning, but none of us could get through. It
former
says
pharaoh
we're
look
not
to him.
worthy.
It is up to you, hero. You defeated Jack single-handedly. If it will not open for you...
The man's got a point. I'll stick to my speciality and hit the books.
Maybe
We
that's
need
why
to know what these summoners are.
the
Good
lack
luck.
of good character design. Briar Rose, by the way, she I wish you could marry. She or Whisper or any of the other characters who actually get names and personalities. I really wish you could marry them, but you can't. Instead, the only marriageable people are these random assholes who have no personalities or names or characteristics making them stand out from the crowd.
Are you looking
But-
to make a purchase?
Briar Rose is like
The
cool
prophets of the
and hella
heart
cute,
wait
but nah,
for you
can't
behind the
romance
demon.
or
the
marry.
ancient prophets of the heart, its rightful place.
Yeah.
Scythe left for the north.
Hello, door.
You bear the mask of Jack of Blades. The prophets had foreseen the coming of such a legend among heroes. The rise of the summoners in the northern
Just aren't trying hard enough.
marks the arrival of a
Maybe.
new threat
I don't
to
think so.
all things living.
Don't think so.
We have long dreaded this portent.
That's something I like about
Behind my wall
BioWare games in
lies the
particular, is that you
fire.
can romance and marry the
You will
companions there.
speak to the prophets.
Because you actually get to
who
know
watch over
them
you.
and like can actually
You
fall
may
for
enter
them or
now,
find them
but
interesting.
beware the beating of
In
the
Fable,
heart.
at least the original
There's
game,
burned many before you.
all these people are interchangeable, which is kind of sad. I need some good romance in my games. BioWare does good romance. Yeah, BioWare. Yeah, yeah.
We are the prophets of the Fireheart.
It was your destiny to seek us out, hero.
The beast
I'm
arises
so
in
close to
the
affiliate. I
frozen north.
is. I
Only
am
he
4
who
followers
claims
away
the
from getting
heart
affiliate,
can
but
stop
nobody watches Fable
Its
Anniversary,
mystical powers
who
will
isn't
guide
already
you across
watching
the
me,
sea.
so I'm
There
probably
you
not
must
going to get
face
more
a force
followers
of
tonight,
such
which is
evil.
fine.
Not
I'm doing
even
this for
death
fun.
can silence its fury.
It'll probably happen by
Crying
the
out loud. Just tell him
by
to
Sunday,
get us out
by
of
the end of
here.
the week. I'm streaming
Yes,
a bit
we were
tomorrow.
coming to that. To obtain
I
the
will be
Fireheart,
doing more
you
popular
must solve
subjects.
the mystery of day and night.
It's really interesting to
And we'll
read what people
finally
say
be
about
free.
how to become a
Witness the bond
successful
before
streamer.
Each time you turn
Like,
all the
oh, you
moons
should
to
play
the
games
side.
that you like. It
You'll
doesn't matter
release
if they're
one of us
popular or
from
not.
our
Or, no, you should
perpetual
only play
prison.
popular games, but only if you're good
But
at them.
will
Or,
the
no,
board
you should
prove
play
that
something in
one
the
of
middle
us
of the
will
road.
perish,
Basically,
and the
no one has any
Fireheart
idea
will
what the
never
fuck
be
they're talking
yours.
about, and there's all kinds of contradicting
What?
advice out there.
I thought you said he'd get it even if he gets us all killed. I heard you.
Quiet, you imbecile!
Look, it's very simple. Solve the damn puzzle, you get the heart, we get out of this hole. Everyone's happy, all right?
These old dudes I like. Turn all the tiles sun to free a prophet. Turn them all moon to kill one. So, this is just like needlessly evil. You either kill everyone or save everyone.
You have begun well.
So I'm going sun because there's no reason to murder these random dudes.
He chooses you.
There's no benefit to
Thank
murdering
you,
these
hero.
random dudes either.
Use the Fireheart wisely.
I like that they call it a fire heart, but really all it does is
Target
make
out too.
the
Moon to sun. That's good.
it makes the lighthouse work. That's it. Simple puzzles.
Sonny! Sonny!
Sonny!
Oh, what's happening? The light is so beautiful. Mother! I'm coming.
Today was a pretty good day. I slept too much,
Excellent. Just
which makes it a day ending in Y for me. Really, I always sleep too much.
Keep going.
I'd like to stay up tonight more. I don't work tomorrow, but being awake during the daytime and being like a normal day-facing person seems like it might be a smart idea. It's hard to decide.
That's it. Nearly there. Yes, freedom at last in your face. Eternal confinement.
Cute old people.
You are
Well,
wise
cute
and
old dudes,
benevolent,
mostly,
hero.
not old people. This game is very, diurnal, yeah. It is called diurnal. Actually, Amy's the first person
Noble move.
that I heard use that word when I was talking about being nocturnal when we were going to college. I'm like,
You are
what is
a
that
true
word?
gentleman.
What is
Just
that?
a few more.
I don't understand. Being awake during the day
I shall
is a
join
word
my
for
fellow
that
prophets
besides
now.
normal?
Cheerio.
Good.
Day facing is cute, yeah.
That's it. Sun signs. Now get on with it.
An animal fact. Yeah, it is. It is. I just didn't know the words for it.
Come on. Don't stop, Chop Chop. Hey, you're not too bad, you know. I'll send you a postcard sometime.
Exciting. Postcard. Thrilling. You shouldn't have. Is that all of them? Yeah, pretty easy puzzles in this game. It was designed for young adolescents. I prefer being awake at nighttime. There's like this weird sense of freedom and mystery. Like no one expects anything of you if you're awake past like 10.
You have the fire heart?
Because everybody
Excellent.
else is asleep, so it's
I
free
knew
time.
you'd be able to do it.
But during the
those
day,
profits
there's
were
all
a
these
barrel of laughs,
expectations that
too.
like you wake
You
up in the
always get to do
morning
the
and
fun
you do this
stuff.
at noon and you do this in the afternoon, do this in the evening.
Well,
Bleh.
I've been looking into these summoner creatures, and I'm starting to think throwing away the Sword of Eons wasn't
Schedule
the best idea
anarchic.
after all. These things are bad. Too late to do anything now, though.
I say
Perhaps
again, I
not.
have a published schedule
Well,
up
it's
here.
only an old legend, but
He looks like Harry Potter.
for
Don't ruin
centuries,
Briar Rose
there
for
have
me.
been
Don't do that.
tales of a
She's
powerful
not Harry
weapon
Potter.
hidden
You don't
in the
mean that.
guild and imbued with the essence of
The
all
hair
heroes
kinda-
buried there.
I get it.
But the only one who's shown any real
But she's
interest
also
in it
the
lately
only
is
character
Maze.
who's even
He was
vaguely like
obsessed with
dark
finding it.
themed.
We know why now, of course. Perhaps you can find whatever he discovered in his old quarters.
Nah.
But don't forget, it is vital that you place the fire heart in the Hook Coast lighthouse.
Harry Potter, but how?
Its power will summon the ship to take you to the northern wastes. Good luck once more, hero.
Harry Potter is hot generally, I guess. Allegedly, I just don't get it. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager mostly, I used to have teenage girls particularly tell me
You've
that I
received a
looked
new
like Harry
quest
Potter.
card.
And I think part of that was them trying to tell me that they found me attractive,
Oh, yeah.
but I always resented it.
Oh, hello there, hero. Ooh, I'm looking for... I'll
Yeah,
pack
let's
you
go to
some
Orchard
just-
Farm, you bastard.
Oh, you... When... If you...
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
but
yeah. Oh, fuck, I hit the wrong button.
Lead the way, hero.
Oh, God. That meant they wanted your D, Alex. Yeah, I did not understand. And also, like, it seems like a weird way to flirt with someone. Like, hey, you look like this other person. Okay, how do you feel about that other person? Is this you telling me that, like, you're into me? Or is this just, like, polite conversation? Or... Without knowing what they think of the character, it's hard to figure out what it is. This person who everybody wants to be. I didn't dig Harry Potter that much. So I didn't really get that connection. I read
Wow,
through Goblet of
you
Fire
certainly
and
know
then
your
stopped
way
after
around.
that.
Right, let's keep going.
Bone, not me. Oh, okay. Person that everyone wants to bone. Yeah, I don't think I picked up on people wanting to bone Harry Potter back then. I didn't understand why people liked the books in the first place.
Not so fast, please.
When people say, like, you look like someone else, what they mean is, look how smart and perceptive I am? Maybe.
That's the way to do it, man.
It's always very confusing for me. Like, if you find me attractive, tell me that you find me attractive? Don't tell me that I have the stick-equipped game. This is not... Just didn't want to be a muggle living in LA. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. Particularly where I grew up too. Being in the Midwest, people were looking for any kind of escape. I get that. The books aren't bad, I just didn't have the patience for them, I guess.
Yes!
I think I appreciate people being straightforward and even aggressive when they're flirting or telling you that they find you attractive, rather than being vague and expecting you to fill in the blanks, because, like, I don't want to be a presumptuous asshole. And so many dudes just assume that other people find them attractive or will be into them if they express interest. And I don't want to be that guy. Yeah. People saying that you looked like Lucy Liu just seems like they were racist and didn't have a good feeling for what Asian people looked like. Like that was their entire repertoire of... This is the only Asian person they knew. Alright, cool. There we go. Asians look different from each other. They do! But... Not to certain ignorant folks. Not to ignorant folks. Perhaps. Yo, so you wanna follow me, or are we just gonna sit around playing with our dicks?
Lead the way, hero.
Alright, cool. Not to be a creeper, you show up in Alex's photos. Don't look like Lucy Liu. No, she doesn't look like Lucy Liu at all.
We're here. Well, you've earned it.
Alright, a ruby. I thought we'd get a silver key if I did this properly. Grr. Okay, so, silver keys, Fable. I want to make sure we've gotten all of our silver keys. So I'm gonna look at this and go down the list. I have what, 20 something at this point? Hook Coast, Fisher Creek, Firestone South. If I have 28, I am up to date. If I have less than 28, I am missing out. Hopefully there's an easy way to keep track of this. I kind of doubt that the game made it easy to keep track of this. So we go here, here, and here. Silver keys, we have 24. God damn it. Alrighty, let's check the list. Lookout Point. Find a bush that can be cut in the center of the area. Oh, pretty sure we've gotten that. Bowerstone South, gotten that. Greatwood Lake, it's right near the broken bridge. Pretty sure we've gotten that. So let's double check. I leave to read a wiki page on Silver Keys and I come back to Tank Girl. I like it. Tank Girl's hella rad. Tank Girl vibes, yeah. I think I made that comparison too when I first met Cora, or when I first started talking about her hair. You haven't mentioned Tank Girl in your class? Oh, you should. I can't imagine people not liking her. Well, I can imagine people not liking her, but they're wrong, so it's a good way to weed out the bad eggs. Oops. Or not. Or there we go. Maybe if you taught it as a high school class exclusive, yeah, given all the nudity, sexuality, and suggestive themes. Drug use, alcohol use, violence, you know, all the good stuff. It's kind of hard to make the fact that she's in a sexual relationship with the kangaroo boy opaque. It's pretty obnoxiously obvious. You remember the end of Tank Girl with all the politicians having an orgy on Mars while Earth gets nuked? I remember that. And again, I haven't read that much of it. I mean, I believe it. It's in theme. I don't think that their comics adhere to the Comics Code Authority. I suspect that you're right about that. You read the entire original series. Cool. You want to trade with me, Trader Man? No. Would you like to trade with me, Trader Man?
I'm pleased to serve you.
Yeah, you would. Give me that meat. And let's see here. Sell. Nope, can't buy anything from you. So
Wonderful.
Nope. Dystopian stuff I tend to enjoy quite a bit, but I can understand getting turned off at it because life is already bad and hard sometimes, so indulging in that more might not be too enjoyable. Let's see. Lookout Point, we've done. Bowerstone South, done. Greatwood Lake, we've apparently done that. Fisher Creek, we fished the one up. We have gotten the one from the competition as well. Orchard Farm, I may not have gotten that one. Let's go back to Orchard Farm, even though I just left Orchard Farm. Let's go fish up in there. Life is so hard. I regret that I wasn't exposed to better comics when I was young. A lot of the comics I was exposed to were very, you know, traditional teenage boy comics, very hyper-masculinized, very uninteresting. Like, a ton of my friends were all about Wolverine and all about Batman, and Jesus Christ, you're so boring. It would have been nice to have been exposed to things with political undertones, or complicated characters, or strong female roles, or queer characters, or non-traditional romantic relationships, or, you know, anything interesting, or progressive, or, you know, anything. Now we've been here. Gosh golly gee darn. Okay, we've been here. Let's keep going down this list. Orchard Farm, did it. Guildwoods, fish again. This time it's in the lake near the Guildwoods. Now I'm almost positive we've done this one. But because I'm going down the list and I'm being precise and I don't want to be wrong. We're gonna try it out. Gotta try it out. Because we're being thorough.
A real hero.
Famous avatar.
Lumberjanes was really cute reading it over Cora's shoulder. She enjoyed that a lot. I still don't read many comics. I read like the same 12 webcomics that I read like 5-10 years ago. There's so many good artists out there and so many great stories that people are trying to tell, but I only have so much time in my day, and a lot of that's dedicated to like games media, and I wish I always have wanted more time. I'm definitely open to suggestions. Darkwood Lake we've gotten. Ancient Cullis Gate, I believe we've gotten. that looks familiar. Grey House, we've gotten. Memorial Garden and the Oak Vale. It is buried near the axe-wielding statue. Did I never get that? Fuck, I might not have ever gotten that. Or maybe I did. Let's go, 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 go anyway. Go down there anyway. Bum, bum, bum. It's not exactly the most thrilling thing, running around trying to remember what keys you have or have not gotten. It would benefit the game, like many games after it introduced, a checklist in-game that marks them off for you to let you know which one you have and have not gotten. This is only important to me because I want to get all of the things. I have needs. I think we've dug up here. I'll try again anyway, just to make sure. Nope, okay. So we've gotten that one. It's located like to the foot of the statue. Chicken kicking competition. Rose Cottage. We've gotten that one. Hob Cave. There's a mushroom circle. Gotten that. Twin Blades Camp. Might not have gotten that one. Let's go down to Twin Blades Camp. I don't know how I'd react to being stopped on the street and having somebody tell me that I remind them of a cartoon character, or a cartoon character? Of a comic character? Of any character.
Need someone to watch your back?
Being stopped by random people on the street does not sound like a good time to me. Because it has not been in the past. Nope, we've dug this one up. Witchwood stones. Fish it out near the demon door. Done that. Witchwood awake. Next to the red glowing statue. Okay, have not done that one. Nope. That I would remember. Oh. I was wrong. Alright. Witchwood awake. Here we come. Do barrel fuels and we'll walk up from there. Witchwood is up north. No, it isn't. It's over there. I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's go to Witchwood Cullis Gate. No, let's go to Knothold Glade. Knothold Glade always sounds dirty to me because what? Yeah. Hey Alex, you look like Harry Potter. Has anybody ever told you look like Harry Potter? No, tell me more about how I look like Harry Potter. I don't even look that much like Daniel Radcliffe. I think it was I was an attractive boy with glasses, and they didn't know any attractive boys with glasses in media except for Harry Potter, so that's who they've related me to. I was much less confident as a teenager and a preteen in how attractive or unattractive I was. Because, you know, you can have families say, like, oh, you're very handsome or pretty or whatever, and like, yeah, okay, sure. I do not believe a word you're saying. Alex, you look a lot like Alex. No? Who told you that? Not to me. I have perfume, and a wedding ring, and diamonds, and rubies. But let's sell all those back to you again. It is shaped in a manner that isn't unpleasing. Great. What? beautiful words of affection and adoration. Truly heart-wrenching shit. Heart-wrenching stuff there. Very symmetrical face. Isn't it true that we find asymmetry more attractive than symmetry, generally speaking? Or am I completely backward on that? I might be completely backward on that. No, we're repulsed by asymmetry. Yeah, the graphic artists in chat like, no, no, wrong. Remembered that exactly backward. I'm not that self-aware of what I do or do not find attractive. I say, but I don't actually believe that. I think I am actually pretty aware of that. Symmetry and features is a sign of good genetics and long telomeres? Oh, what? Oh. God damn it. I can't pronounce this word. Of me a human with them long word I can't pronounce. Alright, Google, how do I pronounce this word? I hate this word. It's one of those that I know what it means, but it can't fit in my mouth right. Pronunciation. Help me, Google. Yeah.
Telomeres or telomeres.
Well, okay, that's why I can't pronounce it right, because both pronunciations are correct. Telomeres, telomeres, holomeres, shadowmeres. It can't fit in my mouth right. That's generally something you have to learn from first-hand experience. Excellent. Excellent suggestion. Very helpful. Okay, so there's a red statue here that I need to dig next to. I am the most helpful. Yep. Special award. I thought one was booing me and one was cheering me. It's a very... Oh, God.
Word is, there's a ghost ship that's gonna be called.
Or I turned some T-lights in front of me on, and they were on a strobe, and I thought I was losing my mind. You know, I've never been in a hot spring. I really want to go to a hot spring. Because I love hot tubs so much, I love baths so much, it seems like it would be a natural fit for me. Still haven't tried it. Would love to sometimes.
In this wonderful avatar. Greetings.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've been to a sauna. Like a real sauna. I've been to cheap saunas, but not a real one.
Must be true.
Really, the only place I've seen saunas represented in media has been in, like, you know, anime. That's about it. Yeah, I feel like I'd want to fall asleep in them too, or something. I imagine I'd get fairly distracted, but I don't know. Have hot springs in Nevada. That's not exactly close. There's some in Nevada. I'm sure there's some in Northern California. There's some close-ish to us in Washington, aren't there? We're sitting on top of a volcano. Several volcanoes.
Wonderful.
Give me the... There we go. Dig. You'll get sick if you fall asleep in them. Yeah, and it's not good for your heart. I know, but... Bah. Could have some localish ones. Yeah, I think that we do. It's just not something I've looked into at all. Circle flowers near the cottage in Windmill Hill. I think I may have only gotten one from Windmill Hill, so let's get our asses up there. I thought I was doing such a good job in being thorough, getting all these silver keys before, but nope. I'm bad. Bad at games. The only reason that I knew that there are hot springs in Seattle was that when working at the hostel that I worked at when I first moved to Seattle, I had a group of college-age girls invite me to go on a road trip with them there, which didn't seem like a bad proposition, but I was working, and I could not just abandon the hostel desk to go hang out with a bunch of cute people at a hot spring. Kind of fun, but it was also like a day trip, and I kind of needed that job real fucking bad. Well, it turns out having a place to sleep at night, kind of cool. Worth more than hanging out with cute people. Maybe not much more, but worth more. For having a roof to not having a roof, yeah, I feel like that's not a contentious claim to make. I feel similarly. It was actually a lot of fun working at a hostel. I would highly recommend it for young folks who are wanting to figure out if they want to live in a certain city or looking to live in a certain city. It's a great way to figure out if it's really going to be your jam. It's also a great way to get to try to do a lot of things, meet a lot of interesting people. Unless cute people also give me a roof, in which case, fuck capitalism and also fuck me, yeah. But, that is not the most regular of occurrences. I mean, not irregular, but... I'm sure you can make a decent living hanging out with cute people. Now, this is something Cora has brought up since we started dating, is that she thinks that I would make a good escort. And she didn't explicitly say it now, but I don't necessarily disagree with her. I just find it really amusing how often it comes up. You didn't mean it that way this time. Okay, fair. Maybe I'm just expecting it at this point. You live in a country where it is quite illegal to be an escort, so I'm probably never gonna find out. Not unless I have a drastic lifestyle change and move to Europe somewhere. Oh, come on. I know there's one here. Have I been here? Game! I've been here, game. Alright, so presumably we've been to both of these. Headsman Hill. Shit. We might not be able to get that one. Because we weren't doing the Lady Grey quest. And we never fought Sunder for her love. So we're not gonna get that one. Shit. Silver Keys Fable. We're not going to be able to get this. I did. You didn't even suggest it. Let's see. Let's look at the chests here. $29. I'm bad at games and I'm gonna miss the box. Not unless I can find Lady Grey. Can I find Lady Grey? I don't think that I can find Lady Grey. It's unfortunate. Well, Get out of the grave near the 30 key chest. I am mad because I'm bad. Headsman Hill, silver key. How the fuck do I get this? There's a way to get it. I don't remember exactly how to get it. Boy, come on. Go to Headsman Hill, squeeze the left spine. Alright, sure. Let's give this a try. Let's run up to Headsman Hill. Now, when I was younger, at one point I wanted to be a masseuse. Before going to college, the idea of being a masseuse appealed to me quite a bit. Like, I wanted to learn how to be a good chef, I wanted to learn to be a masseuse, and wanted to take dancing classes and all sorts of things. My justification at the time, and this terrible justification for wanting to learn something, was so that I would be a really good romantic partner. It was me feeling insecure about how date material-ish I was, and wanting to build up a resume, you know. Which isn't bad, you know, it's not inherently bad to want to please your partners more, be more giving, but it is bad to do something entirely for that reason. Without any desire to really have it for yourself, you're just learning a thing for other people. But from a certain perspective, I suppose that I was doing it for myself. You need to go down there. That's where it is. So what you're telling me is that you would make a good... Damn it. What I'm telling you is that me, you, my. What I am telling you is that your intuition that... Jesus Christ, Cora, you use so many yous and my's that inverting this... Cora's intuition that I would make a good escort is right on. Maybe? Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't know, right? Typically you need some sort of feedback for that, and I can't say that I've done that at all. So, to get the key without finding thunder, you go to the hill, you squeeze into the space on the left-hand side so that you're really close to the cliff, teleport to another area, then teleport back. You should be in the area. Cool. So this should work. It was my childhood dream to be an escort. I find troubling connotation with that. Just didn't understand. I wouldn't say it was childhood. Like, it was when I was like 16, 17, 18 that I was thinking this. It was definitely with wanting to be a better sexual partner in mind that I was wanting these things. I get pretty decent massages. Even though I have no formal training. No, game, this isn't where I wanted to go. Fuck you. They fix this glitch, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be sad, sad person teenhood. There's probably a way to cheat. Do this, but I don't think this is cutting it. I might be wrong. Nah, it's teleporting me to the entrance, which makes sense. Why wouldn't it teleport me to the entrance? You get the key without fighting thunder. This was posted 9 years ago. It was probably broken. The game places you to the nearest entry exit in the area you were teleported out. Don't forget the... To get the key without fighting thunder, go to Headsman Hill, squeeze into the space on the left side of the treasure chest in that area. Well, I'm not doing that, so here, apparently. You're really close to the cliff there. Oh, I get it. I get what they're saying here. I'm a dummy. So that I'm closer to that spawn point in the south than I am to the spawn point in the east. Okay. If this works, I'm gonna be thoroughly impressed. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be hard on myself for being bad at stuff. Not that hard on myself, but you know. Fuck yes! Okay, cool. Alright. So I'm not screwed out of the thing that I really, really wanted. I have never been to any house of ill repute of any variety. Naturally, prostitution and sex work of most kinds are illegal in the United States. That forms such an unhealthy relationship with sex. Like, that, strip clubs. I've never been to a strip club, because the attitude around them was always so male-dominated and patriarchal and gross. I did not grow up or go to college in an area where prevailing attitudes towards sex work were positive or healthy. I'm quite jealous of people who grow up in countries or communities that are more sex positive. I feel like it would have saved me years of unlearning stupid bullshit. Now we're out of here. Excellent. Headsman Hill, Barsel Manor, Lunchfield Graveyard. Graveyard. Take it from one of the graves. It's in the sarcophagus room. Fish it out of the muddy pond. So we might go up to the graveyard. Oh, let's do that. I hate in the United States that adult superstores are a thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with sex toys. Nothing at all. But just that they're sold in adult superstores, they're all kinds of, like, grimy and gross and feel very, like, not sex positive at all. They feel incredibly degrading. Especially those with, like, built-in theaters and things like that. Very unsettling. I was excited. I thought I dug up something worthwhile. Do you have a silver key? I think you have a silver key. Fuck yes, you do. So now I'm at 28 out of 30. I know that 29 and 30 are not gettable here. 29, you get out of the grave near the 30 key chest. And 30, you get in the necropolis. So finally, thankfully, I can get my ass out of here and go on to Hook Coast and get this shit going.
Oh, Hero! I've been expecting you. As you can see, the town's been evacuated, just like the Guildmaster asked. Must be something serious, eh? Well, it wasn't easy getting everyone out on such short notice, but us guards know our duty. Well, I could tell you some stories, I could. But you probably don't want to hear them right now. I'll just leave it to you, sir. Good day.
Okay. Why did they evacuate the town? Well, this is a great opportunity to rob the town, if you were interested in doing so. Or to go break into all the buildings and destroy them so that they would be cheaper to buy. Excellent opportunity to do that. But we are not a bad person, so we're not going to do any of those things.
Is the fire heart in place? Good. Meet me downstairs.
Go run up that.
According to the books, the ship should
go to the
arrive
top
as
of
soon
that
as the
building.
heart's
Now
energy
come back
reaches
down.
full
Now go
power.
back up. Now come back down.
What the hell? A summoner. It's trying to destroy the heart. We have to protect it. Come on, we have to stop it before it destroys the fire heart.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Time to get busy.
Okay. Done. It's dead. I got it. Time to get busy? Yeah? Alright, inappropriate response. Ah, no.
More summoners. The heart needs more time to power up. Come on.
Looks so bad. That used to look so cool, I'm sure, but Jesus, it just looks awful now.
We've got company. Let's get them.
You really don't have to write that well to make compelling media for teenagers. I'd like to think that you do, or that maybe teenagers today enjoy more complex media than I did, but on retrospect, the writing for this is not the most groundbreaking stuff.
Busy.
What am I getting electrocuted by? I'm just being electrocuted. Oh, okay. Okay. You were mid-animation. You did. These explode when they die, don't they?
Hurry.
Yeah,
One
you
summoner
do.
left.
Where was all the good animated media that we have today when I was a kid? Like, the shit we had in the 90s and early 2000s and late 80s wasn't bad, but in comparison to stuff like Steven Universe and properties like that today, they really weren't that provocative, meaningful. I mean, I say that. Then again, we had Rugrats, and Rugrats was the shit. Maybe I'm just...
Did it. The heart has reached full
Maybe
power.
I'm just jealous of the talent that the media enjoys today. And unappreciative of what I had as a kid. No. Isn't that true for everyone?
Well, here's your ride. Looks cozy.
The ghost ship
When you
thing
get
is
to the
mighty
Northern Wastes, your
convenient
guild
that
seal
this
will
boat
activate
was
the
just
local teleporters,
right
and they'll
there
be able to
underneath
join
the
them.
dock this entire
Side would have done it
time.
long ago, but he destroyed his seal before he arrived.
You think the
I'm
opposite is
amazed to
more
know what he
common?
was up
People
to,
being
I guess.
nostalgic for stuff they
Well,
had as a
have
kid
a nice trip.
and resentful
Maybe when I see you
for
next,
newer
we can have a
things?
snowball fight.
I think so too.
The strange, silent ship set sail into the featureless swell. Day after day, it carved its path among the waves, an ocean phantom moving ever forward. Then the moment came, when icy peaks speared out of the horizon mist. These were the shores of the Lost Bay. The northern wastes lay beyond them.
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to be a consistent thing, this, since that the things that we thought were great in our youth are better than things that the youths today enjoy. I hope that it isn't. I hope that that's something that changes over time, but looking back at historical records, it seems like it's been something for a very long time.
Northern Wastes, guildsman. I had feared you lost. I am Scythe, though my name has long been forgotten in the guild. Maze saw to that. My apologies for not meeting you in person. I must remain in Snowspire Village and protect it from summoners. Terrible though they are but a symptom of a much greater power rising in these lands. Meet me in Snowspire in the far north. I will explain everything. And then we must consult the town's ancient oracle. I pray we can awaken it, and that it holds the answers we seek.
I don't know why I think Sai is so cool.
A new quest card.
Maybe because he has like this ageless thing going on. He's immortal. He's also really, really mysterious in that we.
Teleporters are up and running. Nice one. I'm going to have a look around after speaking to Sai. Catch you later.
We don't really find out much about him, which lets you fill in the rest with your imagination, which often is a trait that makes characters cool in media, for me at least. The desire to want to know more. If a character provokes questions, more questions than they answer in a satisfying way, that's good media. And really, I think that's good writing and good character building. If they answer questions and they get you interested and excited, but they provoke more questions and more thought. Like Fable does that in the existence of the... Oh, this is the 30 chest? This is not the chest I was remembering. Huh. It does so in... relating to the Old Kingdom. They talk a lot about the Old Kingdom or these other countries that you don't ever get to see or touch or anything else. Those are very provocative and made me come back for more. I mean, that also ties into the fact that I was a would-be archaeologist when I was a kid. I already had a love for history, and this idea of like this ancient fallen empire was so cool. I wanted to learn more about it, but then the game was like, nope. There's nothing more to learn. It's just ancient and fallen, and we don't put anything else in any of the games about it. Just hint at it a lot. Just torture. Torture. I think we're done here. It's been about an hour, and I'm gonna stream Fable for at least an hour or two more tonight. I might move on to streaming something else later. But once we're about ready to exit this region, I'll cut the YouTube vid, and we'll start on our second hour. Oh yeah, the Holy Warrior. Yeah. That set. Completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about a lot of things. Why, you gotta make your own fallen empire? So, does that involve making an empire and just dying and letting it fall apart? The fallen part isn't the interesting part of a fallen empire to me. Oh right, new trolls! The mystery is what makes it cool. And this feeling that humanity once reached such great heights that we can now just only dream of, that's very attractive and alluring. Oh, make up your own story. Fair. Oh, I do that all the time. Mostly on Tuesdays now, but I do that quite a lot, quite a bit. Ah! Yeah, the new troll does look pretty adorable. Jesus Christ, die! You're cute, but die! Okay, what am I missing here? Why is your health not... There we go, I was hitting it, but it wasn't actually taking damage. That's weird. History's great, but like the future's gonna be better because it's the future, yo. Yeah. Okay. That's a pretty good ending, right? Huh? Yeah. Oh god, we have a beard. What the fuck is that? We gotta get ourselves to a barber. That's gonna be hour one. So, toodaloo, YouTube. Bye.